All right, man. So, what's your name and where you from for all the individuals out there that haven't seen your previous episodes on this channel?
My name 1090J. I'm from Boston area, not Boston specifically, because everybody gonna get on my ass if I say that.
Yeah.
And I grew up down in Florida.
Okay. And you did a lot of time out in Florida. Your story about the JIT camps out there pretty much blew up. What I haven't looked at it lately. I think it's at like 300,000 views or something like that, maybe even more.
It's out
Uh,
there.
yeah, one of those videos. It blew up, man. And not only did the video blow up, but your channel blew up. Where are you at
Yeah.
now,
I'm at
subscriber wise?
27,000 subscribers.
That's what's up, man. That's like less than a month, right?
Yeah. I don't even. I think I started like May 9th or something like that.
Well, let's put it like this. They have this thing called Road to 1,000 subscribers, and people, man, they be striving for just 1,000 subscribers for, years sometimes. So what you did and the amount of followers that you got, man, you should really be blessed by that. Feel blessed by having all those individuals joining the community that quick. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. You're doing your thing. Keep grinding. Consistency is key, my friend.
Hey, it is, but on some real shit, it's all thanks to you though, bro. So I appreciate you. You already know what it is, but it's all thanks to you, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Look, shit's getting a little tough, ain't it? We'll talk about more about the whole YouTube thing towards the end. But look, I interviewed your homeboy TK yesterday, man. The guy that
Yeah,
was
man.
locked up with y'all. Y'all were locked up together in the JIT camp, or he went to the adult side too. What was
Nah,
that?
we was at when I met him, we was both on an adult compound, an adult dorm. So they had a youth offender dorm originally there, and he was in that. By the time I got there, that youth offender dorm got shut down, so we were all with adults.
Okay. Yeah, man. His story of meeting you was pretty cool, man. Y'all had a little beef going on at first, right?
Yeah, so buddy that was in the cell with me, he basically didn't like something that I brought up. I was at Lancaster, which is the youth offender prison, with his little brother, and his little brother was getting into some things he shouldn't have been getting into. I let him know, and we didn't have a problem in the cell. He ended up getting moved in the TK cell after mine, sent me a kite. He started talking a little bit crazy. So I basically put it out there like, bro, you really talking crazy, and your brother was doing this over here. And, we had some words. So he actually tried to put some words in TK's ear and get TK against me. So, I mean, when I first heard of TK, I never really heard of him. I just got a kite through my door, said it was from TK. He let me know what's up and let me know what it was. And that's, I'm not going to write back like, oh, nah, bro, it ain't. So, you know what I'm saying? When we first got introduced to each other, it was a problem. We was going to get out on the yacht and handle up.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But y'all turned out to be vibing good out there, man. Y'all pretty close now, right?
Hey, bro, the second we started actually talking, he's not stupid. TK is real intelligent, and, he did 10 years, I did 3. He can pick up on things faster than me. He knew the source that this came from wasn't verified to begin with. So when we actually spoke in person, he was walking down towards my dorm. I was coming out, and I'm like, yo, you're TK, right? He's like, yeah, what's up? We started speaking on it. And I mean, I think it was like a couple weeks later, we get put into the same class together. It was me, him, and another individual from another organization. We all got close as hell.
Well, that's what's up, man. He had a pretty rough ride too. He said that he went in there pretty much lone wolf throughout his whole JIT camp experience, and didn't really join up with anything. But he ended up joining. What was it? Damn,
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. White group,
Yeah.
I asked him in the video. I said, "Did you ever try persuading old Jake to join the Unforgiven side?" And he was like, "Yeah, man. I was always hollering at him like, look, man, cross on over. Did you ever think about it?"
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had a couple people step to me trying to get me to, because I was going in about me, and I was going in about anybody I was cool with. They appreciate that loyalty. So I had a couple of organizations hit me up. One of them, I couldn't speak Spanish, so I wouldn't have been able to learn the knowledge. You know how it goes.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I think it's funny. I think it's funny as I know I would have been doing the same shit too. I've been preaching in your ear all damn day. Hey, come on down. Come on down here, man.
Yeah.
All right, so this is why I want to ask you, man. I know a lot of people probably been hitting you up in the comment section about this shit, man. You know how the politics are so different out in California and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, a lot of people wanted me to ask you, would you hold down who you represent right now, which is the Bloods? Would you hold them down if you were in California and you felt as though no one was rocking with you, man? What would you do in a situation like that where you pretty much got to stick to your own kind in a prison, and you go in there, you representing who you represent, and those guys ain't even respecting you? What would you do in a situation like that?
So I feel two types of ways about that. I dealt with that situation in Florida State Prison. At the prison I met TK at. My own people had a hit out on me. I'm still throwing bees up and running around with a big ass knife, ready to rock. And I had other organizations willing to go in behind me. So it wasn't like I was completely by myself, but I wasn't getting the respect from my own people. I had a problem with my own people. The thing about it is, the first thing that comes to mind for me, if I went to a California prison, which I hope I never have to do, I'm hitting something up, because from what I've heard, it's going to happen to me. There's nothing I can do about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to have to wet something up. And it is what it is. Now, what confused me, though, about hearing the politics in Cali is that, so it'll be Crip, Blood, whatever, they all run together. And then I also heard that more so within the black race in California, they entertain certain things that go against gang politics themselves. There's a lot of different, things that in a gang you aren't allowed to partake in. You aren't allowed to partake in that. So it confused me to hear that. But at the same time, my stepmother's black. I have two brothers, they're half black. My baby mother's black. My child is mixed. I'm not going to be yelling out supreme white power and riding out with people that got swastikas. TK, one thing I never heard out of his mouth was anything racist like that. You know what I'm saying? I never heard him saying any racial words in the context that he's trying to be derogatory with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus in Florida State Prison, I've been around white boys that'll start saying the N-word when there's only white boys in the room.
Yeah.
I don't respect that. If you're going to say it in front of everyone. I was saying it in prison, and I got into it with the Muslims because of that. And what unfolded is my brothers were ready to rock out about me on the Muslims. And the situation got diffused. I got a new respect level for everyone else. I met people in there, 60, 70 years old that were in a completely different time from me. And I need to respect that and understand that. But I went in there young, not caring. With California, it just blows me, because Blood is tied in with other organizations, other ways of, operating. And with the whites, it seems like, even though every single person I've seen on YouTube that's been a part of any white organization, the first thing they say is, I'm not racist. Every single time.
Yeah, everyone that I've had on from California says it's not really about racism. It's just how they're structured.
But then again, I've heard when you got to work out, you're yelling out supreme white power, this, that, and the third. So it's like, what really is it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be around something that's disrespecting my family, that's disrespecting the people I rode out with. That's not me. I like to stay true to me. So another thing on top of that is, what if I went to the feds? If I go to the feds, I'm in here with Florida and Cali at the same time. So how are we going to rock out? So I honestly feel like I would stand by what I first said in the very first interview I did with you. When you pick your friends, you pick your enemies. If I had to go to Cali, probably never going to come out, or I'm going to get killed. But that's what I signed up for. So I don't
Okay.
plan on going to California prison. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Or Brazil. I ain't going to Brazil
Nah,
either.
Brazil, Mexico, none of that. Once you
Yeah, man.
pass
Look, I
Florida,
told
it
him.
only gets worse.
Yeah, look, I said to myself too, man. Because being that I've been locked up in a lot of places in Virginia, and I have a channel on prison. Sometimes I feel as though it's like another level to go to California and survive that, and I feel as though sometimes, hey, put me in that position. Let me go in there for a little bit and just experience it. I feel like that. But at the same time, I don't want to be put into a position like we just talked about. But see, this is my thing. I don't gangbang or anything, and I don't have no one to answer to. But I'm a very religious individual, and there is no way in hell, man. I don't care if they truly believe in it or not. There's no way in hell that I can rock with anybody rocking them swastikas. It just ain't happening for me. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, bro, because I was meeting people in Florida State Prison that were getting into that whole, we're going to rock swastikas, this, that, and the third, but they're talking about they're Christians as if they don't know anything about Jesus itself. So
Yeah,
this
they're
is
tripping.
what I'm saying. I can't be around something that goes against my morals.
Yeah,
Because if I got into a Cali prison and then, all right, yeah, full blown, I'm rocking with whites and I get killed, I'm not getting respect from my people on the street. They're not going to bury me how I'm supposed to be buried. That's fake.
yeah,
When you have the opportunity to die real, if you know you're going to die, you know you're going to have to put yourself in a situation where you're never going to be free, what are you going to do? It's the same thing when you got the option to snitch or go down for a body. Are you going to tell? Or are you going to go down for the body?
yeah.
That's how I view it. It just goes against my principles, and California wouldn't be my first time having somebody try to kill me.
Yeah.
That's something I think a lot of people don't understand. I went through it in Florida State Prison. There was whites in Florida State Prison that did not like me, that did not like how I was rocking, but they understood if they touch me, it's a full-blown war and we're going to wipe them off the compound. They didn't have numbers on that compound. Even if they did, they understood what was going to happen because my people were going in behind me.
Yeah.
And I was going to go in behind myself. So, I mean, I just hope I wouldn't have to find myself in a situation like that. But you got to stay true to your people. And then you got whites that go to California prison, get out, and they right back onto the rap music and everything else. Like,
I see that all the time, man.
like,
That
bro,
shit's
come
crazy.
on, bro. If I always feel like if you're going to do it all the way. If you're going to rock with it all the way. Otherwise, it's watered down. It's not authentic.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the truth, man. I see a lot of cats like that. They're coming out and rocking that gangster music and chilling. But, people change when they leave the penitentiary, man. Some people do what they got to do to survive. But me personally, if it comes in, if it's disrupting anything pertaining to my religious beliefs, it ain't happening. I don't give a shit, and I'll willingly die for that. That's one thing I'll be trained to go my whole life.
Yeah.
Is what I feel as though is gonna happen in the afterlife, and my morals, like you said, integrity for what I believe in. So, yeah, it'd be pretty crazy. We'll just have to bob and weave the whole Department of Corrections for California for the time being.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But look, this is another thing, and a lot of people really need to understand this. Okay. California's gruesome. California has some crazy shit going on. There's, as of this year, I believe the most murders in a prison was in South Carolina. I mean, there's gruesome shit everywhere you go, okay? But this is another thing. There's weak individuals in every penitentiary doing it. You know what I mean? And they're doing it without getting into the mix. And I don't care what state you're in, it's happening, It just depends on you as a person, how you handle situations, how you went in. Some people might have it rougher than others, but, you can survive prison and not be that alpha dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's happening every single day. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. You hear a lot of war stories going on in everybody's channel. Everybody has war stories, but, people ain't just dying every day. I mean, you know, not like in mass numbers, you know, people going in there just dying. It ain't happening like that. More individuals are living the prison life and making it out way more than individuals that are going in there and getting killed. So just remember that. But so tell me, man, what do you think is going on with your YouTube channel right now? How's it going?
It's going good. I mean, every video I drop, I'm getting mad love. Subscribers are flying up. And I'm reaching a lot of people. It's going worldwide. I was live on my Instagram the other day. I had people tapping in from all over. Germany. I had people tapping in UK, Australia. It's crazy how many people are behind it, supporting it, actually receiving the message and looking past the violence, because it's raw and uncut. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you what I've done to people. I'm going to tell you how people have hit me up just to push what's actually going on inside of Florida State Prison. But at the same time, I've been able to bring people on that I've personally done time with, you know, people that I know, and it helps them. Like TK, I stayed in his chest about getting him on YouTube, whether it was through you, whether it was through me, whichever one, just because I know he's a hothead. Like TK is somebody that his loyalty runs so deep, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
To a point that he will stand on what he believes in and he's ready to die for it. And TK, I don't know any other white boy that was really going in like that. You know, my brother Brando, shout out to Brando, but TK was just like knife fights. This kid loved to fight with knives. Like, just you get a knife, I get a knife, and let's bang it out. Like, this kid was just on another level, taking people up through there, getting hit up. And I wanted to get him into something positive and show him that same support that I've been getting to help him readjust back into society, to not feel like the outcast. You know, he's got a face full of tattoos. It isn't easy, and he's going to get judged in 2 seconds. But it seems that the more people that hear him speak and give him a chance to speak, come out with a better understanding and a new respect for him. And that's all I can hope for all the people that I bring onto the channel. You know what I mean? I'm trying to uplift myself and bring everybody up with me.
Hey, that's the key, my friend. Can't be no hater, dude. You know? Oh man, there's a lot of them out there. But is it kind of tough for you? I mean, is it a lot more than you thought it would go into being a YouTuber, man?
I mean, the thing about me is when I'm interested in something, I'm addicted to it. I want to understand every single thing about it, so I'm nonstop with it. So when I just put the dedication into it, I got a lot of free time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just redirecting that free time into another route. And the thing that I like about it is it's something I actually like doing. It's something that I was already sharing these stories with people on the street, you know, when I was working at the smoke shop, whatever, and I'd have people in there for an hour and a half listening. And I'm just able to keep putting it out, but it's also helping me somewhat get over everything that I've been putting out. And there is a lot of haters, though. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of people that got something to say. There's been some people that have come on your channel with something to say, but it seems like they just die out.
Yeah.
So I just got to let them die out. You know what I mean? No one's run up to me in person and said nothing crazy. 95% of the people are rocking behind me. And, but yeah, I'm excited to take it to new levels.
Yeah. And it's cool, man. You're booming. You know what I mean? Get it while you can, and just don't stop. It's a very, you know, YouTube is a roller coaster ride. You'll be booming, and then it'll just slow the hell down, and then it'll boom again. So just keep that in mind, man. Just work through them slow days, slow months, and keep striving, man. It'll start booming once again. Just you got to keep dropping that content, fire content like you've been doing. And you'll be all right, man. And, you know, you sound just like me, man. I had a lot of free time. I worked early as hell in the morning. And by the time I got home, I had a lot of free time on my hand. So that's what I did. I turned it into a YouTube channel. And here we are, you know. And when you get in, what are you using, OBS and stuff now?
Yeah, I was using OBS and then the editing software that we had spoke on. Everybody thinks I got new equipment, though, right now, bro. I just got a new phone. I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah, a lot of phones, man.
No,
what do you got? What kind of phone you got?
I got the iPhone XI. I didn't get the XS because this one has better battery life. And I mean, I got this thing on a vlogging stick and everything. Like, so I'm
Yeah, they
hanging
got
out
good
with it.
quality.
Yeah, it's good quality, and it's a little bit easier. I can even edit the video through the phone and everything. So I mean, I'm rocking with it. I like
Yeah,
it.
you can't beat that, my friend.
Yeah.
And speaking, you said something about the weed shops, man. Speaking of weed shops, we're gonna jump back into prison here in a second. I got something I want to tell you about it, but I should be coming down there soon, man. Real
Yeah.
soon. Yeah, it was. I don't know what town it is, but I could get bud if I wanted to get bud, some really good bud, but I want to do it legally. I want to walk into that damn shop. You said there's a long line there every day. I don't care, man.
Yeah.
I just want to experience. Hey, old Death was able to buy some damn weed through a damn store the legal way. Have you even done that yet?
What, bro?
Yeah.
I got my marijuana ID before my driver's license when I got out.
Okay, well, look. See, I was reading up on this, man. In Massachusetts, it says that you don't need no ID. You just need to be 21, right?
Now it is, yeah. So now it's recreational. They have a couple recreational spots. I actually know everybody in there. They used to come to my smoke shop to get glass and all that. But the one that I specifically go to that is right outside of Boston. So if you're in the Boston area, you're gonna go to this one. So I'm gonna pull up. I have to pull up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We'll go in
got
there
to,
together.
man.
But,
We're gonna make a good video too when I come out there, man.
Yeah, but it's an old bank. So when you go in and you walk up to what looks like the bank tellers and you see the vault, and the vault got all the weed in it. So it's crazy. It's a good experience. So everybody's mad friendly in there, mad knowledgeable. They recommend this, that, and the third.
That's crazy, man. I think I would have a blast in there. I'd have a smile like this the whole time I'm in there, man.
Yeah.
I don't smoke weed like talking about, But that's something that's on my bucket list, man. Go buy and smoke some legal weed and chill out and not have to worry about anything. You can buy up to what, an ounce out there?
I'm not sure what it is if you're not a medical patient.
Yeah.
If you're a medical patient, I'm pretty sure you can grab as much as you want. But if you're not, I think they limit a quarter per person per day.
Okay.
So you can come back the next day and get another quarter. They got all type of stuff. You can get it delivered to wherever you're at. They'll gift you if it's your first time getting the delivery, all that. And then we have the Freedom Rally coming up at the end of September, when the Boston Commons, the whole Commons, everybody's just smoked out. It's a whole weed festival. The police stand on the outside and everybody hangs out on the inside.
I'd be staring at the police dead in their face.